Hello guys, good morning. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you on Binance once again. I'm going to be showing you and explaining how the candlestick works and how to understand, how to read the candlestick. So I've opened my Binance app. I'm just going to go to the trade. Okay, let me explain again because in the last tutorial I rushed this um down part here, so I'm going to explain here again. This is the home page. This is market. Here you can find all the coins that are on this exchange, that's this Binance. So you can get here, if you have favorite, you're going to have a favorite here. BNB, you're going to have a BNB pairs. So all of these coins are all paired with BNB, so you can get them here. For BTC pairs, they're here. Alts pairs, they're here. Fiat is your money, dollar, naira, different currencies. So they're all here. So the pairs are here. Okay. So I selected USDT. That's why I'm only seeing USDT pairs. Where's it? USDT selected here. That's why I have only USDT pairs. So if we keep going, you're gonna see more ETF. So all that. Now that's under sports. You have futures and zones. But for the purpose of this class, we're only going to work on sports. So under fiat USDT, you can tap on any pair here. Just tap on this green. So this green and red spaces here show the 24-hour change. Here the 24-hour change. That's between yesterday and today. The change here overall, you understand. So here we have 0.2 for BTC engine. We have 2.19% increase. Here we have 0.07% increase. Here we have 0.55% decrease, and on and on. So you can tap on any of these things to show the charts. So when you tap on it, you have this whole chart here that you can drag along to see what to see the history of the trades under this pair. So up here we have the pair. Here you can make it favorite if you want to by tapping on this star on top and tapping on it again to remove it from favorite. Here we can make it a line chart, because we can make this whole graph a line chart, right? Or a depth chart, like so. So you can also make it 15 minutes. You're looking at it in a 15 minutes time frame with the candlesticks chart. Yeah, so here we are looking at BTC engine on a candlestick chart on 15 minutes time frame. We have 1 hour time frame, yeah, and then we have 4 hours, 1 day, and more also. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, 3 days, 1 week, and 1 month. So we have that. Now what do those mean? Each of these candles represents whatever is here. We are on 1 day, so each of these candles represents a day, a day, a day, a day. Now how do I know that? If you tap and hold, just tap and hold anywhere on your screen. Yeah, you should have this which can drag up and down like this. Now watch what's here, down here. When I tap in or drag to anywhere, see the date here is 2021-01-25. If I drag it to this next one, it becomes 24. That means that's yesterday. If I drag it to the next one, that's 23, and on like that. Okay. So this little table here that pops left and right here, it shows the details of this candle that I'm on. It shows the details of this candle. It shows open. That means the candle opened at yeah 1.496490. That's where the candle opened. If you trace it to this position, you can see it here. That's the same number here as what is on open. For yeah, it opened here, yes. Then it's closed up here. That's what this means. It's closed up here, this green top here, and at 1.5934155. As you can see, closed there. Close is somewhere there, yeah, somewhere around here. Then you can also see high. What's the highest it went? This is the highest the coin went to. That's the top of this line here. Now the highest the coin went to was somewhere around here, which is already written there, 1.631048. Okay, and the lowest it went to was somewhere here, as you can also see there. Then the change between this coin and this coin is also written there, and then the percentage change also. The volume, that's I think the amount of people trading it, I guess. Yeah, I know. So that's what the table is about. So also, before I keep going down here we have the currency. You can change the currency to any currency you want. You can change to US dollar, you can change to naira, you can change it to anything. Okay, so that's the currency you're going to be seeing, not trading with per se, but seeing. You're going to be seeing your your values in that currency. You can set alerts for when. Okay, I have to log in for that. Okay, so maybe when we start trading, we're going to learn to set alerts. Okay, so here we have more tools. MA, that's brings this line for technical analysis. We have EMA, the line changed. We have PLL, yeah, so that. We have volume down here in MACD, which is this, RSI, this, KDJ, this. So I don't need all of this, so we're going to turn them all off. We can make our chart full screen by tapping here, and then we can full screen. Enjoy the line. You can zoom in, zoom out, you can zoom in, yeah, you can zoom out. So I'm going to go off full screen again by tapping here. Okay, good. So up here we have the price, the current price of this pair BTC NGN. That's the current price of this coin BTC. So yeah, and here is a change between now and yesterday, between today and yesterday, and the current volume, which is 15. Yeah, oh sorry, the current price in naira, of course. Okay, yes. Now we have to learn how to read this candlestick. Understanding a candlestick goes bigger than what I'm going to teach right now. It goes way bigger than it, but we're going to learn as little or as much as possible right now. So this is a candlestick. Don't get confused. Candle, yes, a normal candlestick. It's a method of it's a method of financial analysis that was developed by a man. What's his name again? So the father of candlesticks. Yeah. So you may want to do more research on that. Yeah. But the way candlesticks work or how to understand them, this thing is they represent activities. Let's look at this one. It represents activities carried out for one day, because one day is selected here. Let's make it 15 minutes. Good. You see, it changes because one of those candle is broken into, like you as we are entering inside the candle of the one day candle and seeing what happened in 15 minutes. So each of these now is 15 minutes, 15 minutes. You can check again by tapping and holding and looking down here. What do we have here? We have 1:45. The date is 1:25 and the time 00:45. Next one is 1 o'clock. Next one is 1:15. Next one is 1:30. So 15 next interval, and now the next one is 145, and that was the last 15 minutes. You can have here 145, and now it's 151, which is still loading under this, still counting. Yeah, so how do we read these candlesticks? I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so this candlesticks, what does this long one here mean? It means I'm talking about this candle now. Even though I'm going to move sideways so I can, place some measurements, like try and refer to the bottom of this and then the base of the top of this. So I'm going to move sideways, but I'm talking about this candle here. Now, this candle, what does this candle mean here? It means it started the at the new 150, the new 50 at the new 50 minutes for this candle. It started here, the the exercise, the buying activities started at the base here and went up. Like there was a lot of buying and selling. When there's buying, when people buy, or when a lot of BTC is bought, or a lot of that coin is bought, it will go up and it will be color green. But when it is sold, it comes down and it's color red. Okay. So how do we know if a coin is going up or going down? It's going to be green, it's going to be red. But sometimes, okay, let's just continue. So what this means is people started buying. People were buying when this new 15 minutes started. People were buying. That's at this point. They were buying, 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 and it kept going up. Sometimes they will sell, they will buy, to keep going up and down, buying, selling. So to go up here, they will buy, then they will sell again, come down. Maybe it will now come down to this level somewhere here, then to go up again, come down, go up, get here, go down. So lots of activities going on every, like for that 15 minutes. Then it definitely came down to the lowest point. It came down towards here. Okay, and then that's this tip here, the tip, yes. Then to go back up again and perhaps no, not perhaps, definitely touched here, the top of this place, and then came down again and did some exercise and perhaps stopped here. Sorry, not perhaps again, but definitely it stopped here. You understand? So a lot of activities go on. It entered here. A lot of activities go on. The highest point it went was here. The lowest point it went was here, and then it came and the activities ended here. So it ended here. Now that's for this 15 minutes. Now, while the buying activity was, or while the activities, trading activities was here, the new time came in, which made them, the new time came in, the new 15 minutes, and then it continued here. So there were a lot of buying activities. No, this is sell activity. So the the more activity here was selling, because it must have moved, it went up, it went down, people bought, people sold. If people did not buy, you won't see it go higher than this. So people actually bought because it went higher. But then the selling activity also brought it down, went up, brought it down to this point, here to the tip, and brought it up again, and it finally ended here. Here. Then it moved to the next one again. Activities continue. If you look at it on 4 hours, the same thing. Everything is exactly the same. So here we are, the same activities. It entered here from this coin, from this candle. It entered this candle at the top here, and then activities happen, came down, go up, came down. Activities happened until it stopped here. Then it moved on to this next candle here. And activities again. Activities went up and down, went up and down. A lot of activities for that 15 minutes, and then it ended here. Okay, then it went, jump to this next one. It entered here, it entered here, and continued, went up and down, and then came out here. So that's how to read the candles. Do you understand? So there are a lot of buying activities and selling activities until the buyers take over or sellers take over. What I mean by buyers take over or sellers take over is, look at this candle. It's a grain, so you know that it's going up. It's entered here where this thick grain started, went up, went down, did a lot of things, then came out here where this thick grain is. It's a buying, so it has to go up. Now it came here, and then perhaps the buyers took it up again, but then it came down big time. So these are sellers, people that are selling their coins, people that are selling. They have BTC, but they are selling it. It came down, so a lot of people were selling. That's why it came down this much. It's very long for 15 minutes. Lots of people were selling. That's why it came down this much. Very fast in 15 minutes. Then it went up. Maybe the buyers wanted to take over again, but so it now went back up a little bit in that 15 minutes before coming here. And then it came down, went up, a lot of things. Then sellers push it down again, went to this next one, try. Came here. So the buyers are actually taking over little by little. But the sellers push it down again, push it down. Then buyers push it up again. It's like a fight between buyers and sellers. As people buy coin, as you too, you buy your coin, you to your own. If you buy coin or you sell anything, your own activity too will be determining the movement of this coin. Just like it will be very minimal, because what the coin you have, just like maybe little money, 100,000 or 50,000, 30,000 or something. But there are people with millions, billions in these bitcoins. So when they just put their coin once, or they just remove their coin, it can drop like this or something like this. See, it can drop, it can go up like this very fast. So yes, look at this one. Yeah, this is very long, very long. These are the people with lots of money. Look at this one. Look at this. People with lots of money inside, they can move the market anyhow they want it. Look at long drops. It can be buy or sell, but they have large money in it. So when they just do something, it goes down or up or any direction they choose it to go. It affects the market greatly. Now this is the market real time. Let's go for it at 1 minute and let's see what's happening. See 1 minute. This real time. See? So sellers are taking over. I'm talking about this last one here. What happened here? Let's start from here. So you can go with me. I'm talking about this. I'm not seeing, so I have to move my finger to the left or right. Let me move to the left. So okay, here there was the what's it called? There was selling pressure here. This sell, so it goes down. So there was an entry. I mean here. So the selling activity started here, went down, went up to this point, went down again. But the buyers tried to push it up to this place here. Bam. Then it came to this next candle. But on this candle, there was a lot of selling pressure. A lot of people were selling. So it jumped, because the selling cannot start from this line. It has to start from somewhere the top or bottom of this selling or buying. It has to start from top or bottom of this thick part, not the line. So and it ended here at the base of this. And for this next coin, the selling was so much that the thing jumped down here at once. And then it went down, went back up. The buyers push it in, put it down. It still came down to this place. And now came to this next one again. The buying pressure was much again. That's why it jumped up here. It's supposed to be on this exact same level, but then the buying pressure was a little bit much, so it went up to this point here, to this point here, and then the buyers pushed it up to this place, pushed it up, sellers pushed it back down here, and then it entered here. So then sellers took it down, buyers tried pushing it up, but sellers were too much. They were selling, so it pushed it down, then it came back up again to this point, and then entered here. So on and on like that. And now sellers are taking over. See, sellers are pushing it down, buyers will push it up here, sellers will still bring it down again, go to the next one, But here they pushed it down because their activities are much. They're selling very fast, very high. So they pushed it. Buyers pushed it up to this level, but sellers are winning. They bring it down again. They jump to this next one. Okay, they brought it down here to this spot. It came down again to this place. The sellers are selling right now. Buyers try to push it up, but there are more people selling than they are buying. They top more people selling than they are buying, so it's coming down. And this is um, a new 15 minutes. Look at the time now. Time is 2:02. That means this is just 2 minutes now out of 15 minutes. So the new 15 minutes is counting. Oh, sorry, we're on 1 minute. So we're on 1 minute. So this is 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yes. So um yeah, so the sellers brought it down and then buyers bought. They're buying now. Buyers activities are much because this thing has dropped to a good extent. Buyers will feel, yeah, okay, it has dropped. It will, let's push it back up a little. So they are coming back and they're buying back so that it can go, so that when the price moves up again, they will just sell and take their profits. You understand? When the coins go down, you're going to be making losses. But if you don't come out of your trades, you just wait and wait for it, it's going to come back up a lot of times. So when they see that, oh, okay, this thing has dropped, okay, we feel it's going to go back up. Okay, let's buy more coins, let's add more money. So people that have spare money in their wallet, they can buy more because this drop is much. This thing will go up, they buy more, and then when it now finally goes up, they just take profits. Okay, so but then they don't just think like that. Sometimes you think like that, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you look at the trend. Okay, look at this. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Okay, so this is where we are right now. Okay, so let's look at this chart here. Okay, look at the level of this thing. The level where it is here at this level. It's just below this green. Look at this green candle here. This one, just below it. It's the exact place it was when it came down here. It came down somewhere here. Yeah, it's just below this green line. So it was using the resistance from this green. They tried pushing it down, but because there's a resistance zone here, this green line, the base of this green line is a resistance zone. Look at all of these places. They are everything was kind of ending here before going back up, kind of ending around this area. Look at this one too. Look at this, came down here. Look, there's a lot of resistance at this area. Do you understand? So that's why we have this here. So this thing tried pushing it down, but because of this resistance history here, it could not pass it. So that's why it went back up. You understand? So when people see something like this, you know, oh, there's a resistance here. This thing will not break past through this place. They're looking at on the 1 hour time frame. On all the time frames, there are different types of different resistance. So depending on anyone the chart obeys. So they already get that there's resistance here. This thing will not break it. What I mean by break it, it means it will go past it. To go past and keep coming down. So there was resistance here, and this chart here could not break it. That's why it now started going back up. So people will look at there's resistance here. Okay, let's wait for it. Let it come down here. When it now come down here, we know that it's no more going down. It's going to go back up. Let's just buy. When you just come down, it will just buy. So it has to now go back up to an extent that they are okay with. Once they make profit, they just come out again. They wait for it to come down to wherever they want it to. So that's how to read candles. Now there's a lot more about knowing when to enter, how to read the trend. Look at it now daily. You can look at what has been happening every day with this coin. Everything is per coin, for each coin is different. So this is now showing what has been happening every day. So look at this one now. Before it was this date was 2020 12 17. That's December 7th 2020. It kept going. The trend, when I mean trend, that's the movement of the similarity between the, not similarity per se, but the movement of the candles. or what's happening with the market. That's the trend. So the trend has been going up, ascending, ascending, kept going up and up and up and up. That's what we have here. See, it's going up. If you now look in closely, you see how they are ascending, descending, red, green, going up and up and up and down. You understand? But generally, it is ascending on a daily. This is daily time frame. So that day it went up. The next day after it went up again. Next day it still went up because it's green. So but it was very little. The next day again it went up again. The next day it came down. Next day it came down. Next day it went up, came down, went up a little, went up. So everything it keeps ascending. Even on this day, the sellers try to push it down to this level, but then the buyers pushed it back up here. Okay, it went down to this level, but still the buyers pushed it back up here, somewhere here, and then it continued going up until what day was this? Until this day, 2021. On the 9th of 2021, it started coming down. See, the trend changed every day. The business engine started coming down again. You understand? So now we are here. This is where the market is now. So that's the trend. So you may also, if you are somewhere here now, you may also look at the trend. Okay, what's happening in the market? The market is going up daily. So even if I enter a trade now, will I, because the trend is going up, so is there a probability that the trend will just go down? Just look at maybe if you're somewhere around here, the trend has been going up. Let me enter a trade now. At least if this my trade on 1 hour or 15 minutes fail, if I don't get what I want, maybe I bought and I feel it's going to go up, but it now started going down. Worst case scenario, on a daily, it's still going to go up because the trend is going up. So you're still like, okay, because of the trend, the daily trend is going up. That means even if my 1 hour, what I look at on 1 hour before placing my trade, even if it goes wrong, then because this daily, everything is going up on the daily. Last, my trade will still go back up because my trade will still go back up. Even if my 15 minutes trade now go wrong, maybe for 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, and I have to wait 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, I know that it will still go back up because on the daily trend, it's the chart is ascending upward. So you may have to wait for a day or two for it to show that, because look at this one now. It may be on a day like this, and then you have seen that okay, the days are going up, that means the next day will go down. But then see now, and the next day will go up, but then you see it now went downwards. You just be patient. You just know okay, because the daily has been going up. When it went down today, tomorrow it can still go back up because that's the trend. So it still went down, but it went up again, went down, went up, and now it's going up again. You see? So there's a lot to it, but with time experience and screen time, with a lot of screen time. Screen time is looking at your charts, looking at this stuff and doing it like trading. So your money is going to go down, but just be careful. Don't jump out of trades because of fear. You have to know how to control your fear. If you have to jump out of trade, know why you're jumping out. Sometimes these charts go down, like down way too much. So let me see it on weekly. So this is weekly. So each of these bar represents a week. So you see it kept going up until it's like coming down now. We don't know what will happen here this week because this is just a new week. Today is Monday. Okay. So I usually trade on 15 minutes time frame because I don't like waiting long, or sometimes I do. I wait long, like just last night now. I put it and slept off and waited. It's increased a little bit, but then right now it has dropped again. It has dropped big time, but I know it's going to go back up again. So that's it. So you can watch the trend of 15 minutes, look at the resistance on 1 hour, on 4 hours, on a day. Try and look at the resistance. I'm going to explain more about resistance and support in another class. So, but right now you can buy. This is what I recommend. Go and buy 1 inch. So you can just tap on this place, on the name here, and search. Then go to fiat USDT, so you can have USDT pairs. Oh, I don't know if you bought any coin yet. Okay. So you have to buy a coin, yeah, or you have to deposit your money first. Yes, you have to deposit your money. So go and deposit. Just go to. If you've not deposited, go back, then go to wallets here. Enter your password and all, and then go to deposit. Choose currency, naira. Naira, that's what you have to deposit. Then deposit it. Then going to remove a fee of, I think, 250 naira. So that will be part of what you're depositing. So they're going to remove it. Then yes, so make sure you note the account number they tell you to send the money to, and the bank. And make sure you look at the name when it pops up. Make sure the account number is correct. And the account number shall change. It changes. So when you want to deposit, it could change. You understand? So if you want to deposit, next time you want to deposit, don't go and deposit with the former account number. Maybe you save the account number on your app, or you write it down, and then you want to deposit next week or next tomorrow or something. You're not going to send to that same account number that they're going to send to you when you're trying to deposit the first time. If you do that, you could lose your money because the account number changes. They usually change it sometimes. Sometimes it's still the same thing, but a lot of times it changes. In fact, sometimes they change bank too. Because I've sent to GTB before, I've sent to Rubis, I've sent to one other bank. So they change bank. But right now, I think it's Rubis bank they're using. So make sure you use the correct account number. So they're going to tell you to go and send the money. Don't close the app, just minimize it. When you send the money, you can now come back and click on I have made the transfer. It's just by normal bank transfer. You can easily do it. So when you send the money, now come back and tap I have made a transfer and wait for it to load and to go away. You understand? Alright, take care of yourself.